now we're going to do my favorite part. This is the most amazing thing that I've ever seen in my life. This is it right here. I'm pretty sure you guys heard me talking about it earlier. So let's start with my face. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm fighting a little bit of cold. So, sorry if I'm sniffling away. Okay. So, let's do the Glamouflage. Let's go ahead and let's cover up all those imperfections that we have, and let's highlight as well. A little goes a long way, you guys, so don't overdo it. As you guys can see, I have this very big birthmark, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dab it on. But to me, since it's so dark, I do pack it on. I do put on a lot on one end, and I just work my way through it and just keep blending. This concealer is also used to cover up tattoos, you guys. So if you have a interview and you guys want to cover up something, definitely do it. I know Kat Von D's foundation is used for that as well, but again, some of us are on a tight budget, so I don't mind telling you guys to do this. Now I'm just going to cover up a little bit of the imperfections that I have, a little bit of scars. Again, feel more than free to go ahead and use your fingers. Now, right underneath my eye, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put just a little bit. Makes my eyes pop. I also use it just to line up the eyeliner, cat wing. And again, I'm going to use it just to go ahead and cover up some of the imperfections that I have. Okay, and now just start scooting down. When you're using concealer, always go down. Again, it's a lot lighter than your face, as you guys can see, as the rest of my face. But it helps when I use foundation that is the same color as my face, because it makes it pop. I also have a lot of freckles right near my eyes, so it's another thing I'm really self-conscious about. People used to call me Annie as a kid. Some of my family still does. Damn you guys, by the way. You guys are the reason for all this. But like I said, now go ahead and blend in some of the pencil marks that you had from your imperfection brush. From your imperfection pencil. Sorry about that. And let's go ahead and let's highlight. So what I do, I still use the same concealer brush, is I draw a line right here down the middle. Then I draw like a little tree. I also do my nose. And since I have a scar from when I was a kid, and I pierced my nose, it works. So I'm going to use my MAC pointed sponge, and I'm going to blend it all in. And this is my technique again, you guys. You guys are more than welcome to use your own technique, but this is the technique that works for me. So this is how I highlighted my faces. I don't know if you guys can see it. And now I'm going to use my True Match mascara, True Match foundation. I don't pour a lot just because half of my face is already covered. So a little goes a long way with this sponge. This sponge works miracles. I like it because it doesn't leave any smudge marks. It doesn't it blends everything in. It's just like the Beauty Blender. And I do want to try the Beauty Blender. I was inside of the Mac store browsing and I saw it, so I got it. I love it. So again, pack it on if you guys have to. Especially if you guys are going to take family pictures, if you guys are going to go out on a night of town and you guys wanted to stay on, pack it on. Feel free to. Make sure that you guys moisturize before you guys do all this as well. I use the Velocity by Mary Kay. I really like it. It has a good scent to it. And it works. I also use their face wash. So as you guys can see, I've completely covered my face with all this. And there you have it. There's that. So now let's set it with some powder. Do you need the charger? Okay, so now we're going to set it with some powder. Sorry, you guys. So I'm going to use Smashbox's Halo to Go. Let go of all the excess and just go ahead and blend. Sometimes I tap it on and it lasts. But don't be afraid to put it all over your face. Now I'm going to use my MAC Studio Fix. And again, I'm packing it on. Now time for blush. There's different ones that I use. I do like to use glitter on top of it. I like to use this Luminous Highlighting Powder by Victoria's Secret. I got it a couple years ago. That's kind of like what it looks like. It works wonders. I bought it for $14. And I love to use this Blush Trio by Victoria's Secret as well. I've had this for about 3 years. And I couldn't specify how much I love it. Right now I'm using Sonia Kashuk, her blush brush. I love it. The bristles, I've washed it, and nothing has ever happened to it. So there you go. Now let's highlight it with some highlighting powder. Don't be afraid again to pack it on, guys. I know a lot of people say that they want the natural look. This is a dramatic look, and your pictures come out looking pretty good. I don't like to pack on my blush just because I have rosy cheeks as it is. So I'm not a fan of that. So this is how I make my face look flawless. Now let's do lips. Lips, to me, I love to use lipstick and lip gloss. Lip liner, I'm a big fan of as well. I don't use anything fancy for lip liner just because it's just there. So this is what I use for my lips. I use Jordana's 26 and Natural. I use Avon's Moisturizer Seduction, as well as MAC's Myth. Now for this is only what I use for my dramatic looks or when I'm using browns. So let's go ahead and let's line our lips, okay? So go ahead and line them. I'm a huge chapstick fan as well, so I had already applied chapstick before. Let's put on our lipstick. And let's apply some lip gloss. There you go. Now for mascara, I love to use MAC's Zoom Lash. It works wonders, I tell you. So what I do, and this is personal preference as well, is I like to lightly coat my eyelashes before I put on the actual falsies. So let's go ahead and let's do that right now. I also do put mascara on my bottom lashes, just because it makes my eyes pop.